technical knowledge.
What's good, everybody? This is Nerd Mafia, and welcome to the live drive home from Spider-Man Brand New Day. Been looking forward to this for a long time, man, especially today. It hit the hardest. What's up, Dale? I see you in the chat. Um, so first of all, a lot going on for the channel. If you tuned in last night or you caught the replay, got a new weekly show going on, Nerds on Tap with Dan on Tap and myself. Looking to keep that as a weekly Wednesday night stream. So jump in there about 9 o'clock Eastern time every Wednesday, and unless something comes up. Um, Now, let's get to this movie because I am so happy it did not disappoint. Um, Damn, man, that was pretty awesome. Um, so like it's I'm almost a little bit shocked, just like finally having like Tom Holland playing like a grounded Spider-Man. Um, I know like he's tended to lean on like a lot of cameos in his movies, and obviously that happens in this movie too. I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying that. But it's done appropriately. It's not like this is a Spider-Man movie. This isn't a Spider-Man needs a mentor movie. This is a little Spider-Man. We got a grown ass Spider-Man in this movie. Um, Definitely consistent with stuff I've been reading from like reviewers that weren't giving too much away in stating it's a story just about Peter basically dealing with that sense of just being alone. Um, if you're jumping into this expecting like wild and crazy things from the theories you're seeing, like just tone it down. Come and enjoy the show, you know? Um, I think I think out of the ones I've read so far, Eric Voss's review of this probably like mostly aligns with like how I felt about it. However, I think he stretched it a little bit in like how much emphasis he put on like one particular actress stealing the show. I don't think that happened. I think like Tom Holland was awesome in this movie. I think we had a good script. I think we had like amazing visuals, probably like the best we've seen. I mean, clearly since like the Amazing Spider-Man. Just having him in like an actual suit, but keeping in mind it's still 2026. He's doing some high tech things with them too. It all fit, man. Yeah, this was awesome. I'm definitely I want to go see it again already, just like because you get that first time seeing a good movie. Sometimes you're just sitting there like in awe, and I'm still kind of just like processing what I just watched. 2.5 hour movie. I got out of there a little bit sooner than I normally do. They usually throw way too many previews before it, and I feel like they did like 10, 15 minutes less this time. I didn't get any Doom preview, so or Doomsday preview. That kind of pissed me off, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, it was particularly like given what happened in No Way Home going to this, very like appropriate tone, very appropriate story. Um, yeah, it was pretty cool. I One thing like that stood out in my head though is I remember at one point just thinking to myself like, all right, where the hell were you for the new Avengers or the Thunderbolts? You know, what have you been up to, Spidey? You've been pretty busy, but where you been at? But I mean, that just goes with the comic book story. You know, heroes can't be everywhere at once apparently. Um, yeah, I definitely glad I was lucky enough to get a ticket for like one of the first showings of it. Probably gonna try to get in this again at some point, if not over the weekend, like next week, see it with the kids and wife and like enjoy it some more. And maybe I'll see it again. Who knows? I Awesome movie. Um if I had to give this like a ranking already, I don't know that I can. I'm still processing it. It was it was really cool though, just finally seeing like I don't know if I want to say like a more like vulnerable Tom Holland, but like just the storytelling was finally like grounded for him. It wasn't just like an extension of the vendors, you know? It was I liked the way they worked in the cameos that we knew that were gonna happen. His interactions with Frank Castle, awesome. Um, fit Castle's character. Some funny moments too, but not like the trying too hard funny comedic moments. Um, I think it's been out there. We knew that the newer Black Widow, I named blanking on me, the blonde one, is in it. I think her role was pretty cool. Um, Sadie Sink, obviously, like really good performance, really good story behind why she's in it. If anything, I don't want to say too much, but like I think it still leaves like plenty of room for like what's to come, you know. Obviously with like Doomsday and Secret Wars coming out. Um, there's one post credit scene, no mid credit. So you just got to wait to the end of the credits, and they actually weren't terribly long for this either. And that actually like begets more questions too. So I don't know, man. It's cool. I was a little bit honestly worried going into this too, that like the whole like drama with like Ned and MJ forgetting who he was would just kind of get old. But I think the way they presented it and the way they executed it, it still kind of works. And actually, you know, had me more rooting for it by the end. So I think it was well done, just about on every level. Um, I can't wait to see like if Dustin Daniel Cretton gets to do more Spider-Man movies, and we get to see like more of the Spider-Man's rogues gallery, like with him at the helm. I think you can do some real cool stuff, especially like with what the future of Marvel might look like too. Yeah, awesome movie. Not too long. I mean, it was like 2.5 hours. I went in at 7. I got out about 9:45. Like after watching the credits and everything, but I don't feel like I watched like a long movie. You know, it wasn't like that. It wasn't the Odyssey. I'll tell you that much. Um, yeah, but definitely solid Spider-Man movie. I don't have a ranking for it in my head. I can't put it there just yet. I'm probably that's gonna come after a couple watches probably. Um, I give this like a 9 out of 10, and you know that could even be higher too. Like I said, still just processing, digesting what I just saw. But I really enjoyed it. So that was cool, man. That's what I got. I'm happy. I'm happy to be a nerd. Can't say Marvel is so back yet because you know that's Sony that Marvel's producing. So they got to do it with their own characters now, and hopefully that's coming with Doomsday. But we just got to wait for December 18th for that one. Um, but yeah, looking beyond that, um, what we got to look forward to still for the rest of the summer. A couple more episodes of X-Men '97 season 2. That's been pretty sweet. And then my new guilty pleasure is Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. So actually, what I'm going to watch when I get home here in a minute, because that comes out Thursday nights at 9, and I'll talk on Wednesday night, Dan, about that. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope I didn't give anything too much away. Catch it on the replay or you're watching it live. Appreciate you either way. Thanks, Dale, for popping in the comments. And this is probably about the time I started losing service. So, Nerd Mafia, out.
Nerd Mafia, forget about it. We run laps in 12 parsecs, maybe less, and done flat. A good fella here to bless them all with fun facts.
Leave the gun. Technical knowledge.